Hi friends! I am really excited to be bringing another video to you. It has been exactly 3 months, since I started my Candida cleanse journey. So I did 45 days and now it's been another 45 days. And I have some things that I want to share with you. First of all, I've heard and seen some comments on the Candida support group. And I want to clarify, there's 2 types of Candida in our body. Okay, there's the beneficial kind that's helpful for our digestion, and that is the Candida when it's in its yeast form. Now what happens is if we overfeed it and it starts to overpopulate, it migrates into our bloodstream and then it becomes the Candida fungus, and it's the Candida fungus that is not beneficial for us and gets in all types of places in the body where there's anaerobic activity, where you're not getting enough oxygen to your body. So often that's why exercise is so important. Yes, because we're oxygenating our body and that helps build our immune system, and that gets rid of the overgrowth of Candida. Another interesting thing that I want to make sure everyone is aware of, I found out about it during my research, during the cleanse. I also had a girlfriend tell me that she's known about this for 15 years. And there is research being shared that indicates some doctors who are oncologists are finding that when they're doing surgery on patients with cancer, they're always finding Candida fungus. So there is a theory out there, and I know this really pushes people's buttons because I've seen it, I've read it. People are not liking the idea that Candida fungus can be the cause of cancer, but it's totally possible. I believe, actually, my intuition says yes. My intuition says that our lack of staying in tune with our body through our diet and our exercise and other forms of increasing our health prevents us from getting oxygen to certain areas of our body. And maybe we have emotional corresponding thoughts that prevent energy to getting certain areas of our body. Say our liver, maybe it's storing too much anger because we're not learning how to let go of things. And there's resentment, and then in the gallbladder becomes bitterness, right? So what happens is if we have a poor diet and we have unhealthy thoughts, my belief is it's all tied together. And then the Candida goes in there and sets up camp in the places where there isn't enough oxygen, and before you know it, you've developed cancer. So pay attention, please, to what your diet is like. If you've ever taken prednisone, that is really common for spiking Candida fungus. Antibiotics, any hormone replacement therapy, such as if you've had birth control for the pill, that will definitely set you off. And just high sugar and carbs. Okay, got that out of the way. So now I want to share an insight with you that happened to me over the last 5 days. Well, maybe a week and a half now. Many of you know that my beloved Jamie travels, and he was away on the Qigong tour for much of the summer and the fall. This was the first year I did not go on the tour. So I did the cleanse, super healthy, the most healthy I've been in my entire life. And I know it's been a journey, including other things, but the Candida cleanse is definitely key. This particular one, because this is my 3rd one. Well, he had been away for several months, and when he got back, very excited to see him. You know, we shared a lot of energy, a lot of love making. and I found out that his Candida fungus is contagious. So I started reading. Yep, I caught the Candida came back. Not right away, but pretty quickly. And if you have a strong immune system, your body can naturally handle it. But since I was still in my healing process from the cleanse, I want you guys to know that if you have sex or share your saliva or any fun activities of sharing love, and you're in a recovery place of building back up your immune system, be careful who you are with, because the Candida fungus is totally contagious. Now the good news is my body quickly recognized it. It became not a fun process. I started having burning in my urinary tract. I started having itching around my genital area, and so it was kind of discouraging at first, but then my immune system kicked in, snapped out a cold, kind of like drizzling out of my nose, had post-nasal drip, and then actually went into hives all over my body for 3 days. Yeah, it was great. And then ended it with flu-like symptom. And all of that transpired within 5 days. But now I'm like super healthy, back to where I was. So no, it is possible. You can have a dip. You can get the Candida fungus back, but your immune system remembers how it got rid of it during your Candida Cleanser process, and it is there to fight for you. And so if this happens to you, just know, like, I started eating slowly some more things that were kind of, not being so strict on the Candida cleanse. Trying to think of some things I could tell you, like sweet potatoes. If you have a flare-up again, immediately cut everything out. Immediately. Like, I was eating beets and carrots, having juice and smoothies. Don't do that. Can't do that when your body is trying to fight it off, when you're first initially healing. So that's what I have to share with you, and I hope you're having an amazing time on your journey of healing. I can tell you that it has been the best cleanse I have ever done, and I am hoping that your cleanse brings you just as much clarity and health. Thank you. Bye. I love you guys.